Flying Scotsman. For 10 years it's been away, undergoing a painstaking £4 million rebuild.
Massive relief.
We interrupt this programme to make an important announcement. The Northwest British Broadcast Station is saddened to announce the passing of Sir Bertram Topham Hatt, the fourth controller of the NWR. He died at age 85 in St Natford's Hospital. In a statement from Sir Melvin Monroe von Hatt, he says he is deeply saddened by the passing of his late great-grandfather, and also states that he died peacefully around his family and friends before his passing. Funeral plans have not yet been made. However, the controller of the NWR will lie in state at the Topham Manor Museum where he once lived. May Sir Bertram Topham Hatt rest in peace.
After the news was broken about the passing of Sir Bertram, the engines were heartbroken. But none were more heartbroken than Stafford, the electric engine. The battery-operated shunter was purchased by Bertram from the National Collection in York, and ever since he was restored, Stafford felt like he owed him the sense of debt to him as a thank you.
I've never seen Stafford this depressed before.
Neither have I.
Can you blame him? Stafford was the first engine Topham Hatt purchased. In fact, to my knowledge, he and Stafford had a very close bond because of that.
Poor engine.
I wish there was a way we could cheer him up.
I think there might be a way.
And Thomas left.
Ginty, were you around when Sir Bertram was in charge of the railway?
Not really, but I would ask Sheffield though. He was around during his reign. Don't worry about us. We'll get Adam or Lily to help out.
Stafford gave a small smile and rolled sadly away. He found Sheffield shunting in Edward's yard.
Morning, Sheffield.
Morning, Stafford. What do you need?
I actually came to ask you, what was your best memory of Sir Bertram Topham Hatt?
Sheffield paused. He was stunned.
Why do you ask?
Because I want to see what other people's best memories were, and if they had liked working with Sir Bertram or not.
Well, my memory of Sir Bertram was when he headed to Wellsworth Excursion fundraiser, having all of us on the line getting to pull coaches for an entire week. Those were the days.
Sheffield looked at Stafford and noticed he was sad.
You miss him, don't you?
He said,
That man just saved my life. He saved me from being turned into a stacked display engine to being the head shunter of the most busiest yards in all of Sodor. I feel like I owe my life as an appreciation for saving me.
No, you don't.
Just then, Edward came in with a bunch of people heading to the Topham Manor Museum.
Sir Bertram bought you so that you could help us, so that when he's gone, you would still have a place here on the island. I will tell you this, when you first arrived on the railway, me, Gordon, and Thomas could see that the Bat Controller was proud of the money he spent.
More the point, your personality. You were his greatest accomplishment.
Death is inevitable. Everyone goes through it. The only thing we could do is remember the achievement and all sacrifices they made to our lives.
Stafford looked at the three engines and knew they were right.
Besides, I was speaking to Mr. Melvin, and he agreed to let you pull the funeral train to the final destination.
This cheered Stafford up quite a bit.
Thank you, Thomas. Let's say, out of curiosity, what was your favorite memory of Sir Topham Hatt?
Thomas thought long and hard about it.
Well, I think it was time when the railway inspectors came to visit, and one of them lost their watch. Me and Clarabelle found it and safely returned it back to the men, and Sir Bertram Topham Hatt was pleased with our heroic actions.
Well, he was proud of his engines,
said Stafford. The next day came and the funeral had commenced. The vicar had given a wonderful eulogy and the casket was loaded onto a special coach. The engines held a moment of silence as Stafford backed onto the funeral train.
Sir Bertram Topham Hatt may be gone,
but he's not forgotten.
We were lucky to have a controller who knew how to treat us.
Now he's here to go,
said Stafford as he pulled Sir Bertram Topham Hatt out of Knapford for the final time.